know exactly what you want and firm with that.
Don't you have to switch frequencies too, or change the frequency?
That's allowing it.
Along
Allow.
with?
Be open to receiving.
So allow?
You have to say that?
No, you already have it.
Repetition.
Repetition, did you say?
Do you mean like saying an affirmation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
repetition.
Yeah, okay. I think one that was important to that is make sure it's the benefit to all.
I have a question and possibly one to add. To command it, if you command something, that's a little bit different than allowing, because you have absolute conviction that you will, that you have it, that it's there for you to have. So is that, well, okay.
That's a good one.
All right, I'll add that.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Anything else you can come up with?
Meditation.
Meditation. What else?
Focus on others, like help other people.
Focus on others,
Yeah.
like focus on helping others.
Yeah.
Gratitude.
Attitude of gratitude, that's the one I was
You have to be clear. There can't be any obstacle or something in the way.
Clarity.
Yes.
What else? So, but let me even go one step further. Knowing that you have told me all of this,
Yeah.
how many of these things that you have told me, in quick manifestation, do you do when you want to manifest?
When I'm looking at all of this and I'm looking at all the different things, the reason I said that is because for me, in my experience, when I'm exact and firm in myself and nobody else, I don't have to write a letter or tell you or whatever, it's just me, and there's no emotion, like no kind of like negative emotions. It's just as soon, and then I know, this I know is so important. As soon as I say I know, then all of that other stuff, it kind of just rolls up into that I know, and you don't kind of sit there and go, otherwise I'd be computing a formula for this manifestation. Okay, 1, 2, but it's so much easier the other way. Like when you just, yeah, I want that apple, or like, you know, I know it's something small. You want a cup of coffee, but yes, I want Belgian chocolate coffee this morning. I walk in,
Yeah.
and there it is.
Manifestation. It doesn't matter what the size of the manifestation.
I think if we're bringing it down to that really simple example, like looking, okay, I'm not going to have any traffic, I'm not going to have any parking. I think the difference between that and, let's say, wanting to get into graduate school is the reason why that manifests faster is because we put it out there and we don't worry about it. We don't hold an attachment to it.
Bingo.
And when we worry about money and working for a job or graduate school, we worry, right?
Right.
So there's more of a worry factor, and I think that's where the unwavering faith comes in.
Comes in, absolutely.
And that's why knowing what you want and making that decision, where sometimes it can take, if you're, you know, going into graduate school or you're making something a bigger life decision, obviously it's going to take a little bit more inward reflection and seeing. Obviously you're going to want to be sure of exactly what you want. Oh, I want to move to Vancouver. I don't think that's going to manifest for me like that, because I'm going to have to, you know, do some some soul searching, and then once I do,
But then the
Asking
thing
how.
is,
But I
if you
think
haven't
you
done
can,
the
that's
soul
what's the thing.
searching, why are you asking for it at all?
well, okay, so then there's the soul searching to be done, but then once I know I'm
Clarity.
going to
As
Vancouver,
you said, clarity is important,
right,
right? So let's actually examine the answers that you have given me very quickly. This is of course important, you ask. The asking comes in a variety of different ways, whether you just actually literally ask it, or you feel it, you think it. Those are all asking, okay? The second part of it, which was believe and faith are going hand in hand, okay? When you have faith, there's another thing that actually ties into that. What was it? Believe, faith, if I come across it, if I see it again, I will know.
Do
Okay.
you have it?
When you have faith, that means you already know that you already have it, right? You understand the laws of you understand the laws of the physics, the quantum physics. You understand that everything is about frequency, everything is about waves, everything is about where you are in your frequency and where the other thing is in the frequency, and whether they're going to come together or not. Okay? When you're here and you understand that it is already there, all I have to do is change my frequency to match that so that I can have it. Okay? That's where your belief comes from. Changing your frequency comes from a few different things. One, allowing. When something comes to you that you have asked for it, allow it to happen. Allowing also goes with being fluid. Remember? I keep on saying be fluid. Go with it. Right? Allow it to go. There are things that happen at times that it might not seem pleasant to you, but they're really, really directing you in where you want to go. When you become too preoccupied on what doesn't feel good, you forget the fluidity. You get stuck where you are. When you want something, if in the process something is not happening and you're upset about it, that being upset puts you back. You want to concentrate and focus on the fact that if I'm not getting it right now, this immediately, there must be something better coming. Why? Because you need to concentrate on your life through the eyes of Source. The same Source that put you here will never allow you to starve or go hungry or be poor or anything like that. If you allow it to work through you. Most of us don't allow the Source to work through us. We think that we have to get up and actually physically do something about it. And that's what puts us off. If I don't have money today, I better be up, running around, and diligently looking for money somewhere. And what does that do to your energy? If at night you come back home with not another $20 in your pocket, you're upset. And what does that do to your energy the next day? And even that day?
brings it down.
It brings it down. Now you're thinking, I'm putting all this effort out, and nothing is happening. Why? However, how about I'm putting all this effort out, the Source knows what I'm desiring, but it's going to give me one thing that is for the best benefit of all, including me. Right? It's going to be something that is for best benefit of all. When it arrives, it's going to be just perfect and just on time. I am not going to go without being taken care of. Source is always there to take care of you. It will always present you with the avenues that you need to go through. But you need, when the avenue is presented, take a step. Okay? Take a step. When the avenue is there, take a step. You cannot get from point A to point B by not appreciating the road. Okay? If you're traveling from here to there, if you don't appreciate the road, the travel is going to be much harder. Appreciate the journey. When you have asked for something, most of it is in the journey, in the path that you're taking to get there.
So,
An interesting thing happened. I was, my EI is running out, almost gone now, and I was thinking, how am I gonna get more money? And I wasn't really worrying about it, and then, I'm using this example
That's a
because
good question though you're asking,
it is a good question.
without
but-
worries.
Without worries, but the thing is, I was looking for passive income, meaning something that will keep sustaining me until I'm completely ready. And a friend of mine who is moving to Vietnam this week, who I've only met once, but I loved her energy, very infectious, very beautiful personality. She's in real estate, like, I just get, she's on my Facebook, and I've been trying to connect with her because something kept telling me to connect with her. And I wasn't looking for anything other than just to talk to her and just, you know, shoot the shit, basically. And then she's emailing me saying, you know what, I want you to look into this, and if you're interested, I want you to come to Vietnam to meet me. And I was like, whoa, okay, where is this coming from? So she's launching a new product in Vietnam. It's the 53rd country that she's doing this in. And I had absolutely no intention of trying to make more money through her. But the thing is, my question is, so this goes back to the be ready to receive, be open to receive, right? So when you put out your wish for having passive income or some income other than what
It
you
can come in.
it can come in any way, but the thing is, I don't know if I can follow through with this opportunity.
Then you should not be asking for it.
See, that's what I just wanted to ask you, is that,
See, that's where actually Antonella's clarity comes in.
Yeah.
Right? When you're
Mhm.
asking for something, be completely clear about it, that you want it, and be ready sometimes to get rid of some stuff that you don't need in life
but when you
in
say,
order to get that. Because there are times, you remember, everything that you're asking the source to deliver to you is going to deliver it to you at the shortest distance possible.
possible,
Okay?
even if it's not the way you think it will happen?
Makes no difference. As a matter of fact, most times things happen the way you didn't think it's gonna happen. That's why we always say, I don't know how.
Okay,
Because you don't wanna know how.